Mr. Elmer's Music Club.
Okay, I am going to help you skyrocket your musicality, your musicianship. Now, this is the only mistake in music. Tell us, drop in the comment, tell me what I did wrong here, okay? Tell me if this is you. It's okay. We're going to fix this. I promise. So I'm going to do C, G, A minor chord progression. So here it is. Here's the mistake. The only mistake in music. Here we go. Okay, what did I do? It's pretty obvious. It sticks out like a sore thumb. I stopped. You cannot stop ever. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Now, you're like, well, okay, what do I need to do there, Mr. Mr. Helper? Well, I'm going to help you. So, okay, muted strings. Okay, you guys that have been here, you know. I'm going to talk about this forever. We're going to have new people coming onto the channel. We got to help them. We have to keep showing up and putting in the reps. So, what you should do to fix what I just did is this. Now, a muted string, or muted strings, is when you hit all the strings with your rhythm hand. This pendulum never stops, never stops, never stops. You let off and don't play any notes or don't play any chords or don't play any scale fragments, and you keep a percussive thing going because this is a drum set. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million times more. So what you should do is gather yourself by using muted strings. When you get lost, this is always going to be your safety net. There will be no panic when you develop this. You will become a higher level musician. You will have more fun. You will become a rhythm, like a killer rhythm player, okay? So you should do this. Now watch. Did I stop? Nope. Can I recover? Yep. Will anybody know? No, they will not. You will internalize rhythm at the deepest level, okay? So there's gonna just be two quick parts to this. I'm gonna get you in, I'm gonna get you out. And I thought of this amazing thing right before I hit record on this camera to show you gotta practice. This is great for every level player, and I'll do it to that chord progression right there. So first thing you do, you should do this every day. Before you pick up your guitar, you should play muted strings, okay? You have to internalize groove. You have to internalize rhythm. You have to have jellyfish-like flow, okay? I almost knocked over my jellyfish. Look out. So before you play one note, grab the guitar around here and just, see, that's percussive. Your rhythm is not the notes you're playing, it's the muted strings you're playing. It's what happens between the notes, between the chords. Okay, get that feeling really good. This will always be your recovery method. And I can give you real-world examples. I got taught that by some more advanced players when I was in my band in a three-piece, one guitar, bass, drums. There is no safety net for me. There's not another guitar player. If I stop, I'm dead in the water. So I developed a really percussive thing. It was just one of the best things that ever happened to me. So again, if you're playing a chord progression and you start to fall apart, or you're going to a scale from a chord progression, go to a rhythmic string thing. So for example, what if I were doing, we'll stay with the same progression. What if I were doing C major to C bar chord, G major to G triad. I should have said C to C triad, G to G triad, okay? And then A minor to A minor triad. And let's say I want to do a little lick out of the A minor scale, but I kind of forget where I am. You can do it on one string too, like this. Okay, I'm gonna forget over the A minor part. I go to the bar chord and I forget. Now you see what I did there? I just kind of found my way. I went. Okay, I just did a crazy long video a couple days ago about muting. Muting is your best friend. Muting and rhythm, like, they're married. They love each other, all right? When you get those going at the highest level, your musicality just jumps to the highest level. But again, just don't stop. There are no mistakes in music or guitar when you don't stop. So you gotta get this going every day, okay? Do this for like 30 seconds before you play one note. Just trust me, it works. I've already seen a lot of you guys loop back here like, oh my God, it works. My rhythm's crushing now. I'm doing so great. It's because you're doing this. Okay? Now, one of the funnest things you can possibly do too is that I'll keep this really simple. I did it a little more in depth. Let's take that A fret, that C, okay? And on the low E string. And then to the G, same string, E, low E, third fret, then to the A. These are the roots of the chord progression. C, C, G, G root, A minor, A root, okay? Do a one string funky groove using muted strings, okay? So like this. C, C, I'm hitting all the strings. So I'm practicing my muting. Now, if some of your strings are ringing out, that's okay. This is not easy, but it all glues everything together. G, A minor. Now, I do suggest try doing it with different fingers. Try doing it with just the third finger on your fret hand, but the pendulum never stops. It shouldn't be any of this. 2. Okay, let up. Do this on purpose too, no notes. Different accents, different ghost notes. Think like a drummer. Okay, so that's like a funky one-note technique. Again, it's going to develop your rhythmic sense. It's going to internalize rhythm, but it all is glued together with muted strings. I mean, think about all the different styles of music, like offbeats. You hit that muted string, and then you hit it on the up on the offbeat, right? And the up on the backbeat. So, see. And if I forget my chord, I'll just go to just muted strings. Let's say a real world example. You're playing C, G. Don't forget on A minor. Watch. Regroup. See, that's all this is, and it becomes so much fun. And you can do it with like scales too. Like, again, I showed you, if you get lost on your scale, just go to a rhythmic muted strings thing. So until you find your way, and then you can just play one note. So if I play this A minor pentatonic right here, okay? Position 1, the one we all know. I'll just do a muted thing. Forgot where I am. Nobody will know. They'll only know if you do this. Okay, no stopping. So the way you're gonna develop that safety net is like an automatic. It's kind of like the the automatic to eject for a pilot, and then a chute comes out and he lands safely when the plane's going down. Don't go down with your plane. Eject by doing this. Okay? Now, another thing you could do too that's going to even develop a tighter rhythmic sense. You guys, this stuff just works. That's why I'm so passionate about showing you is move your hand around and just do muted strings, okay? So if you kind of fall apart when you're moving your hand, it's just another element you're going to want to add. But the pendulum never stops. The stop is always louder than a mistake. And there are no mistakes when you don't stop, because then you're turning it into something musical. Even if you hit the wrong note, if you keep the rhythm going with muted strings, it's just a passing tone. Jazz, I call jazz. Okay, well, so let's do this. See how I move it around? When you get a little more confident, you can stab certain things while you're moving. So for example, I might take this A minor inversion here on the 5th fret on the G, B high, E string set. I might stab that in between my muted strings. Watch how killer this sounds. Watch. See, little things like that, it just starts lifting your playing up. The thing that happens that's the best part of this is it makes playing so much more fun, especially when you're by yourself, you're on your acoustic. I love acoustic, it's pure, it doesn't lie. Although I should play some more electric. But you guys, just get that muted string thing going, okay? And then try the one note. Just start on the low E and we'll keep building it out. Because when you really get it, you can do things like inside of pentatonic scales or any scale, you can do that one note funk thing, right? You can go. We'll start off with the chord progression first. Okay, that's it. So I didn't want this to be crazy long, but every single thing you do rolls back to muted strings because rhythm is king for now and forever. I will link the merch. I got new Rhythm is King merch. You gotta grab some. It's awesome. You guys gave me the idea. I talk about it enough. Okay, one last thing. If you are a beginner and you're watching this, welcome. I'm gonna torture you You're like, you are that piece of rough wood. I'm gonna sand you up real good. And I'm gonna sell you in my shop, all right? I love you. All right, so here's what you're gonna do. Let's roll back to home. Open chords, C, that C, G, A minor. I want you to try this. I want you to start off, before you play the chord, I want you to start off with muted strings. And this is how we'll bookend this. And do this every day too. So what I mean is, instead of going into the chord progression right away, I want you to do this. Now, I gotta do a whole separate video. That's such a great way to smooth out your transitions. I'm sanding you down real good. I'm on 320 grit now. All right, you're like 180 right now. Maybe you're not, but start muted strings, C, muted strings, G, muted strings, A minor. Just don't stop. And mix up the rhythms. Forget down, up, down, 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 up. Up, down, up, down. You're just getting a flow. We're done here. Okay, I got you in under 12 minutes. Hopefully that was worth 12 minutes of your life. I think it is, because you're gonna love this. Muted strings every day, even if it's just fingers. Look at those cool rhythm things you can do with 5 picks here. Oh, forgot. Alright, this video's over. Drop jellyfish or your favorite sea creature in the comments. What are you struggling with rhythmically? What do you want to keep doing on here? Rhythm is king, forever. No debating that. Muted strings every day. 5 days in a row, loop back here. Tell me, is it tightening up your rhythm? Are you internalizing it? Do your little beatbox. All right, guitar's amazing. You guys are amazing too. I love all of you. Hopefully you love this channel. You guys are helping it grow. Beyond my wildest dreams. Actually, all I care about is just helping you guys and helping myself get better. I'm just like you. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Keep going. Never stop. Only you can stop you. See ya.